What's up YouTube, welcome to the review of the XSR 160. And yes, you will get to see special scooters in this channel. Previously I have done a review of the Either 450, and now yes, this one. There are many reasons for me to pick this scooter and do a review. First thing is, yes, the looks of it, the looks which cannot be compared to any other scooters that you see in India now. Oh boy, it's a 160cc scooter, so slightly a premium variant. Not slightly a premium variant, that's what the max that you can get in India. And of course I have to say that it's powerful but linear, not like the SR 160. This is completely a review of this one, so thanks to Falcon Mobikes for providing this scooter for this long. So let's get into the review. So first of all, I have to say that in look wise, I have to say it's 10 by 10. This is a maxi scooter. I don't know how many of you will like this kind of a design. Just let me know in the comment section, because this is something that we don't see much in India. The Bergman is there, and now the SXR 160. So if you guys don't know what maxi scooters are the scooter segment which you generally find in outside India for motorcycle enthusiasts who wanted scooters in bigger cc's, touring scooters, like bigger scooter with more capacity to carry luggage and more comfort. Basically touring scooters, you can consider in that way. In India also we are bringing that segment. That's a nice thing. We cannot expect 300cc or a 400cc on a scooter, so it's a great thing to start with the 160cc itself. If I have to walk you around, yes, the maxi look comes from the bigger visor. Can you see that? You don't see this kind of a big visor on a normal motorcycle nowadays. From the front it looks massive. Coming to the rear section, it's a bit more tapered, but the tail section and everything looks really nice, I have to say that. Look at the tail light, it looks nice, it looks sleek. And let's look at the DRLs now. That's a cool looking scooter. By the way, it's pretty silent. It's not like the SR 160, which used to be a bit louder. This one is a bit more calm and subtle. Yeah, so coming to the handlebars, what you see over here is the typical maxi scooter style of thing, where you can see the Aprilia badging over here. It's nice. It gives you a different feel that you are riding a big scooter, a big bike kind of a thing. The major difference again from the SR 150 is that it has a broader and a longer seat. You can see that. Can you expect this much amount of seat for the rider itself, and almost 70 to 80% of the amount for the pillion seat? And the material used for this section and this section is different. This feels a bit more grippy, where the rider needs much more grip. And when we get on the scooter, it has decent leg space, that's what I can say. You see that I am sitting comfortably, and with my height, which is 5'6", I have a nice feeling about my knees over here. And it's a short scooter. It's not at all tall compared to the SR 160 again. And the highlight of this scooter is this dial. I can show you that. Before that, I'll just walk you through all the switches on the handlebar. So what you see over here is the ignition. There is a mode which I'll explain you why it is there. The high beam, low beam, and the pass switch, and the indicator and the horn. That's it. Turning the ignition on, you can see this fully digital cluster, which is like beautiful, man. There's a lot of information on this scooter. I have to say that you'll find each and everything that you have to see on a 150cc, 160cc motorcycle. So what you can see is the time, the trip. So basically when you click on this, you'll see the trip details changing. So you will find 2 trip meters and 1 total odometer here, and you have the heat level sensor, something which I haven't never seen on a scooter, and you have the speedometer, and this is the tachometer, and you have the fuel level indicator. 23 degrees Celsius is the ambient temperature. And when you click on the mode button, you will see this is the distance to empty, 250 kilometer. That's a very nice feature. The average fuel consumption, the running fuel consumption. And to talk about the utilities, yes, the Aprilia comes with the typical utility hanger over here. Personally, I feel this design is more good than the utility hanger coming over here. The reason is because you have the direct access towards the hanger than you search for something which is underneath your balls. So in my opinion, this one is good. And you have a small utility box over here in the front. So if you press the key, this thing opens up. And there is a charging port over there, and you can keep your vehicle documents and all those things, and you can very well keep your phone also there when it is charging, and use the same key to open the underseat space. So the fueling comes over here, it is not outside. And here you can see a small light, which is a nice feature. And what I've heard from Falcon Motors is that the space is bigger when you compare with the SR160. They just showed me that a half face helmet can fit into this, which was not the case with the SR160. It's a premium looking scooter, man. I mean, I really loved it in that way. The paint scheme and the build quality, everything looks really nice. So let's go for a ride. So this weighs almost 10 kgs more than the Aprilia SR 160. The engine is basically same, okay, so the engine and the spec is almost same, and but I think certainly Aprilia has worked on the engine a bit in the tuning side, because the power delivery has gone a bit linear. The previous SR 160 is a more peppy vehicle. I'm not telling that this is not peppy, but on that one you will see a lot of instant throttle changes, but on this one you get a very nice and a linear feel over the throttle. And one another major thing which I liked about the scooter, especially when I got onto this highway, is that it's kind of a heavy-headed scooter, okay? I have seen these kind of things only on motorcycles, where when you have a heavy-headed machine, you'll get more confidence over corners, and riding on 80 on the scooter on a highway is like not at all a problem, because you have the wind visor and it gives a lot of wind protection. I'm not saying that you should consider this scooter as a tourer only. You can absolutely ride this scooter inside city. It's much more easy to ride. It's still one of the easiest scooter to ride when you compare, but there is a huge advantage when it comes to the highway, just because that you can cruise on this scooter at a speed of 80 km/h, and maximum I think you can do a 95. I have done that, and there is a top speed recorder also on this. So yes, I did a 95, which is like max out on the 160cc. I remember doing a 120 km/h when the Aprilia SR 150 got launched. So let's throttle it out. You see that it is more linear. There is no instant choppy throttle and all. In a way, the throttle is also not lazy. I shouldn't say that either, but the feel of the throttle is very nice. Yes, the riding posture is, of course, it's a scooter, so it's very much a pride, and I feel like I have a good butt room. Even I feel that if you are someone who is little onto a chubby side, you won't be having a lot of problem. Look at my knees, not a big deal. This is a place where many people face a lot of issues, especially tall riders. So I am 5'6", but if you're really tall, then you should go and take it a stride. By the way, the mirrors are giving good visibility, no complaints with it. Yeah, after the speed of 80, I'm finding a little bit of wind blast, but till then, very comfortable. By the way, again, I'm not really pushing this scooter towards the touring segment. One thing is because, yes, of course, in the scooter segment, this has a good tank capacity, which is 7 liters. The mileage of the scooter is expected to be from 30 to 32 km/L. And coming to the ownership part, the scooter goes to service once into 2,500 km, and it will cost you something like 1,400 rupees. And the on-road price of the scooter in Bangalore is 1.65 lakh. So that's the only place where I'll request Aprilia to improve, like to make the pricing of the scooter to a bit competitive to the other competitors. Yeah, I know that there is no other maxi scooter with this amount of power and comfort. Certainly you could have made a little more accessible to a middle class man who just want to go behind his dreams on a scooter. Definitely, I feel that. So coming to the rideability, I have to say that the suspension is set onto a moderately softer side, because this is doing justice inside the city when it comes to soaking up the bad roads. And when it comes to the corners also, this is not at all lacking behind. It's giving good confidence. So in that way, I'll say that the suspension is moderately soft. It's giving great comfort over the bad roads. I really did it when I was there inside the city. I really got a chance to ride the motorcycle over the gravel. That's why I'm saying. Coming to the braking, I have to say, hands down, one of the best brakes that you can see on the scooter. The front as well as the rear brakes is like excellent. I have nothing else to say, and this comes with a single channel ABS as well. So that's really nice touch. Especially when you have a powerful scooter, you should have really good braking confidence. So it is there, perfect. And the tires running on this one is the MRF tires. Previously, I think Aprilia SR 150 used to come with V rubber, which used to have a little bit lesser life. I think the MRF will be giving more life. And coming on to the wheels, the Aprilia SR 160 used to get a 14-inch wheel. On this one, we get a 12-inch wheel. And seriously, I have to say that there is not much of a riding difference. I was expecting a huge difference, but thankfully no riding difference when it comes to the city use. And when it comes to the highways also, I really don't see much of an issue like in the downsize. I'll explain you why. You need moderately bigger wheels when you go on high speeds. when you have a smaller wheel, then it is not that great to go on high speeds. But on this one I did a 95 km/h, and this 12-inch wheel is holding it up well. I mean, I don't have any complaints on that as well. So that's it, and I hope this video is helpful for you, and as always, show some love in the form of likes and comments. See you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.